Okay, everybody, we're back to playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Today's video will be a unique one. It'll be probably the first combo archetype deck that I'm doing. Probably something that, well, I thought about doing for a while, like doing like a combo deck, two high-profile characters. Usually, I don't. In my younger days, I didn't think that would work. I tried at some point try to combine maybe either Joyo Yugi or Yugi and Kaiba, and just felt a little off because they're so not parallel, but like it wasn't like a proper balance, But I figured like a red eyes and a blue eyes, it might be a little bit more interesting. And they're same, archetype dragons, but two of the most probably one of the few iconic dragons in this series. And Yugi and Kaiba, really made those two dragons very, very revered, and a lot of people have so much respect for them. I mean, come on, red eyes and blue eyes. As a matter of fact, it was blue eyes. Every time Kaiba's in a duel, the creator refused to let him duel without at least one time, having the blue eyes white dragon played. At least once. Anyway, we'll be going over each card. I know it'll probably be redundant, but I just want to do it anyway. Okay, first, we'll start with the fusion, or at least the extra deck cards. Black Skull Dragon requires Summon Skull and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon requires 2 blue eyes white dragons to fuse. Must be either fusion summon or special summon by sending the above monsters you control to the graveyard, in which case you do not use polymerization and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Cannot be destroyed by battle. This card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. At the end of the damage step, when this card attacks an opponent's monster, but the opponent's monster was not destroyed by battle, you can banish that opponent's monster. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon requires 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons to summon. Meteor Black Dragon requires Red Eyes Black Dragon and Meteor Dragon. Azure Eyes Silver Dragon requires 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuner normal monsters. If this card is special summoned, dragon type monsters you currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects until the end of the next turn. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can target 1 normal monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuner blue eyes monsters. Neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when an effect of a card in the graveyard is activated, you can negate that activation. During either player's turn, you can tribute this synchro summon card, special summon 1 light dragon type synchro monster from your extra deck in defense position, except Spirit Dragon, but destroy it during the end phase of this turn. Then the Xyz monster, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, requires 2 level 7 monsters to summon. Cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has an Xyz material. While this card has Xyz material, each time your opponent activates a card or effect, inflict 500 damage to your opponent immediately after it resolves. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, then target one Red Eyes normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Here's the rituals. Paladin of White Dragon. You can ritual summon this card with White Dragon Ritual at the start of the damage step. If this card attacks a face down defense position monster, destroy that face down monster. You can tribute this card, special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand or deck, but the Blue Eyes White Dragons cannot attack for the rest of this turn. Paladin of Dark Dragon. You can ritual summon this card with Dark Dragon Ritual. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, destroy that monster. You can tribute this card, special summon one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck, except Red Eyes Black Chick. You can only use this effect of Paladin of a Dark Dragon once per turn. Lord of the Red. You can ritual summon this card with Red Eyes Transmigration. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, except Lord of the Red, you can target one monster on the field, destroy it. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, except Lord of the Red, you can target one spell or trap card on the field, destroy it. The White Stone of Legend. If this card is sent to the graveyard, add one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. The White Stone of Ancients. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can special summon one Blue Eyes monster from your deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Blue Eyes monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. The Black Stone of Legend. You can tribute this card, special summon one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster from your deck except Red Eyes Black Chick. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your graveyard except Red Eyes Black Chick, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, add this card to your hand. You can only use the Black Stone of Legend effect per turn, and only that turn. Red Eyes Wyvern. During your end phase, if you did not normal summon or set a monster this turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Red Eyes monster from your graveyard, except Red Eyes Black Chick. What do you got against Red Eyes Black Chick? Red Eyes Retro Dragon. If a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your you control except Red Eyes Black Chick is destroyed by your opponent's attack or card effect and sent to the graveyard, while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card in defense position, and if you do, special summon as many of those destroyed monsters as possible in the same position they were in when destroyed. You can distribute this card. You can normal summon one Red Eyes monster during your main phase this turn, except Red Eyes Chick, in addition to your normal summon or set. You can only use this effect once per turn. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing one face-up dragon type monster you control. Once per turn, you can special summon one dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard as a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. You cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by tributing one Red Eyes Black Dragon, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 300 attack for each dragon type monster in your graveyard. Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must first be special summoned from your deck by attributing one Red Eyes Black Dragon equipped with Metamorph. Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. A Gemini monster. This card is treated as a normal monster while face up on the field or in the graveyard. While this card is a normal monster on the field, you can normal summon it to have it become an effect monster with this effect. If damage calculation is performed involving this card, at the end of the battle phase, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to this card's original attack. You can only use this effect once per turn. Protected with Eyes of Blue. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one level 1 light tuna monster from your hand. You can target one effect monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one blue eyes monster from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Priestess with Eyes of Blue. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this face-up card, you can send one effect monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do, add up to 2 blue eyes monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one blue eyes monster you control, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, special summon this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Master with Eyes of Blue. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one level 1 light tuna monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can shuffle this card from your graveyard into the deck, then target one effect monster you control. Send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one blue eyes monster from your graveyard other than the sent monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Based on Kasara in the last arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, supposed to represent a woman who contained the spirit of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, who was also infatuated with Kaiba's Egyptian ancestor, would explain why he has an infatuation with Blue Eyes White Dragon as much as he does, because his ancestor was infatuated with this woman who possessed the spirit of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which would have been more fleshed out if the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time was not in a hospital for like ulcers or something, so he couldn't flesh out as much as he liked, which was unfortunate. I would have liked to see Kaiba's little moment, but that's basically what it boils down to. Anyway, when this card is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do, change the battle position of this card, then you can special summon one blue eyes white dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this face-up card, you can special summon one blue eyes white dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. Very powerful. Lord of D. Dragon type monsters on the field cannot be targeted by card effects. Kaiba. You can tribute this card, special summon one blue eyes white dragon from your hand. Dragon Spirit of White. This card is always treated as a blue eyes card. This card is treated as a normal monster while in the hand or graveyard. When this card is normal or special summon, you can target one spell or trap card in your opponent controls, banish it. During either player's turn, if your opponent controls a monster, you can tribute this card, special summon one blue eyes white dragon from your hand. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summoned by tributing one Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 300 attack for each dragon type monster in your graveyard. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this card, except during the damage step, you can negate the effect. Black Metal Dragon. You can target one Red Eyes monster you control except Red Eyes Chick. Equip this monster from your hand or field to that target. It gains 600 attack. If this card is sent to the field to the graveyard, you can add one Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand except Chick. Red Eyes Dragon's Chick. You can send this face-up card you control to the graveyard, special summon one Red Eyes Black Dragon from your hand. See, there's a lot of cards that was comparable to each other between these two decks. Red Eyes Black Chick, pretty much the same thing as Kaiba Man. Blackstone Legend, no different than the White Stone of Ancients, or well, no, technically White Stone Legend and Blackstone Legend are comparable to each other. So you see, and then of course you got Paladin of Dark Dragon and then Paladin of White Dragon. So there's like polar opposites, nice polar opposites. Summon Skull, a fiend with dark powers for confusing the enemy. Among the fiend type monsters, this monster boosts considerable force. This card is always treated as an arch fiend card. Red Eyes Black Dragon, a furious dragon with a deadly attack. Meteor Dragon, this dragon appeared from the sky and crashed to the earth. Blue Eyes White Dragon, this legendary dragon is a powerful engine of destruction. Virtually invincible, very few have faced this awesome creature and lived to tell the tale. Tyrant Wing, target one dragon type monster on the field, equip this card to it. It gains 400 attack and defense. Also, it can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Once per turn during the end phase, if the monster equipped with this card by this effect attack and your opponent's monster this turn, destroy this card. Return of the Red Eyes. If you control a Red Eyes monster except Red Eyes Black Chick, you can target one normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Red Eyes monster in your graveyard except Chick, special summon it. You can only use each effect once per turn. Red Eyes Spirit, target one Red Eyes monster in your graveyard except Chick, special summon it. Red Eyes Burn, if a face-up Red Eyes monster you control except Chick is destroyed by battle or card effect, target one of those monsters. Both players take damage equal to its original attack. You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay, let's get these because they're just common stuff that I can. Metamorph. Target one face-up monster on the field. Equip this card to that target. It gains 300 attack and defense. If it attacks, it gains attack equal to half the attack of the attack target during damage calculation only. White Dragon Ritual. This card is used to ritual summon Paladin of White Dragon. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total level equals 4 or more. Excuse me. The Flute of Summoning Dragon. Special summon up to 2 dragon type monsters from your hand. The Lord of D must be on the field to activate and resolve this effect. Soul Exchange. Target one monster your opponent controls. This turn, if you tribute a monster, you must tribute that monster as if you controlled it. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. Silver's Cry. Target one dragon type normal monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. You can only activate one Silver's Cry per turn. Red Eyes Transmigration. This card is used to ritual summon Lord of the Red. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field and or banish Red Eyes monsters from your graveyard, except Red Eyes Chick, whose total levels equal 8 or more. Red Eyes Fusion. Fusion summon one fusion monster that lists Red Eyes monster as a material from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand, deck, or field as fusion materials. And if you do, its name becomes Red Eyes Black Dragon. You cannot normal or special summon other monsters the turn you activate this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Of course, we got Pulverization. Mausoleum of White. During your main phase, you can normal summon one level 1 light tuner monster in addition to your normal summon or set. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster you control, send one normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, the targeted monster gains attack and defense equal to the level of that monster sent to the graveyard times 100 until the end of this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 burst stream of destruction from your deck to your hand. Infernal Fire Blast. Target 1 face-up Red Eyes Black Dragon you control. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. Red Eyes Black Dragon cannot attack the turn you activate this card. Dragon's Mirror. Fusion summon 1 Dragon type fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field or graveyard. Dark Dragon Ritual. This card is used to ritual summon Paladin or Dark Dragon. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal 4 or more. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 Red Eyes spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Burst Stream of Destruction. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Blue Eyes White Dragon cannot attack the turn you activate this card. And Beacon of White. If you do not control another Beacon of White, you have 3 or more Blue Eyes monsters in your graveyard, target 1 of them, special summon it, but it has its effects negated. Also equip it with this card. When this card leaves the field, bans the equipped monster. Other monsters you control cannot attack. Also, if you have any number of Blue Eyes monsters in your graveyard, the equipped monster can attack up to the number of times during each battle phase. Whew, okay. This is my little setup here for the combination of Red Eyes and Blue Eyes. So let's say we try them out. Obviously, we have to try them out on the 3 mains, Joey, Kaiba, and Yugi. Let's see a combo deck of 2 distinct different variants will work well with each other. I try to pick like the ideal cards they probably would have for, especially for easy quick summons. Oh, really quick, I was checking my Overwatch game. It's under maintenance, I guess, or something. So I'll probably wait maybe tomorrow just to play some Overwatch because it has been a while. So right after this, I'll hop on to play some bit of Uno. On my PS4. Yeah, if you have like a decent amount of good red eyes and blue eyes cards, supporting cards and stuff like that, uh, just try it out. You know, do like some bit of a combo and just play amongst your friends and see how it works. Make sure if you have some supporting cards, that makes it easier for the blue eyes and red eyes to be summoned quickly on the field. There we go. There you go. Personally, which deck archetype do you really have more fun with? Kaiba's deck or Kaiba's deck or Joey's deck? Because I gotta say, technically, Kaiba's deck. I mean, not which one's more powerful. Clearly, between the two, Kaiba's deck is obviously the most powerful. But I guess Joy you have more fun with, but that's really a matter of perspective, isn't it? Because you definitely probably will get more wins out of Kaiba compared to maybe Joey. Oh, now I realize Black Chick showing up. Of course. There's literally nothing to do. But just in case one of those is a mirror force, I want to keep my synchro monster in defense position for safety. Just in case. Guess he doesn't have a face down mirror force, but it is coming. Go with Black Skull Dragon this time. I got Synchro, Fusing, and Xyz monster on the field. And normal summon. And Gemini. Or effect. Forgot to do this. Here we go. Yeah, you didn't get away totally scot-free. Wow. Should have stuck with Mirror Force and put it face down, but that I did not expect. Wow. That hand sucked. Come on. Pot of greed. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, now we make some headway. I'll keep Kasara in my hand just in case. There we go. Okay, now go up against Kaiba. Summoner's Art, that was it. I couldn't remember what those cards the AI Kaiba was using. Ancient Rules, because those are the things I was looking for to add to the thing, add to this deck, but for the life of me I couldn't remember. Well, he's definitely out of resources. Shoot. Alright, let's try again. I was pretty much stalling until eventually I got some decent cards to back myself up. But it wasn't a good hand. Oh, dang it, Cyber Jar will be useful right about now. But I try to maintain specifically dragon-centered stuff. Oh, I guess I gotta wait till the turn ends before that that effect activates. But you don't know, now you know. Let's do this, Red Eyes. It's a shame I haven't managed to summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon or Shining Dragon. Okay, I want to do one more. Arcana. We'll do one last one for Arcana. Oh, that was fast. Hosted by your own petard. I'll do one with Weevil. Like, what the hell? Because the last one was kind of quick. Well, that's just perfect. Good thing I added Metamorph. All right, and that was Blue Eyes and Red Eyes dragon combination. At least as much as I've managed to pull out. if built the right way, they could be a very effective combination. Very effective. The only thing that might come even close to it is maybe somehow you can be able to balance out a Yugi/Kaiba deck. But I'm very curious how that will work. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do something like that down the line. Leave a comment below if you really want me to try it out one day. I'm curious. But thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff to Target of Carl on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You have a great night. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.